Man, I done made this like 3 times. What's happening, fam? L.A.R moving, still moving. Um, Damn, I don't like that. Creating negative became normal. Our community has problems, and sometimes we place the problems on logistics. These people from this place, or that place, or the north, or the south, or the east, or the west. When the root of the problem normally is based in the fact that our culture had, our parenting culture had became negative. I would say after COINTELPRO during the drug war crack epidemic. It was negative before that because some of these baby boomers were full of shit. But I'm gonna just say that's when it went into overdrive with dysfunction because drugs can bred a whole new level of dysfunction the way it was co-signed by everybody. Now, so what happens is now we're seeing people who are kids of those people in that era, some like myself or other people who may be younger than me or older than me, who who treat life as if negativity is okay, like because they're so used to it. So when somebody introduces to them the fact that what you're doing is really not cool and it's really not right, they can't see that to the point where they double down on it and they don't want to see how fucked up they really are. Now, what happens when you have these people out here having kids? Now the kid situation is all messed up. So now you got kids from fucked up parents who think fucked up parenting is normal, doing fucked up shit with their kids. Excuse me, doing messed up stuff with their kids, thinking that that's okay. My parents abandoned me, so why shouldn't I be able to abandon my kid? I mean, I turned out okay. No, you didn't. Look at you. You fucked up. But then you also got people from the same scenario that went on a complete opposite end of that spectrum, um, who pretty much responsible because you got to understand some people are, had to be adults real fast because of that situation, so they're probably way more mature than others and have to deal with way many more responsibilities with. So sometimes they can handle more, but at the same token, they were robbed of certain things and they revert back and forth every now and then. The point I'm making is because of the negativity, it bred negativity, and we're not addressing where it came from because, to be perfectly honest, we're going to have to leave our parents and grandparents out of this because not necessarily they're not at fault for this shit, but they're going to play stupid to it because they turned a blind eye to it. The same parents and grandparents who tell you to pick your pants up or don't be lazy or do this, do that, was the same motherfuckers out here dressing in leotards in the 80s doing cocaine all over the fucking place, not giving a shit about you. But now they forgot about that. Now they in church, but they can tell you what you should and should not be doing. So you feel like you should go do the same shit they did because they were able to be young and dumb. Same thing with the grandparents who, some grandfathers, well, I never raised my kids, so you should never raise yours. Well, look, shut the fuck up because you're stupid. Same thing. I remember once I had to cuss out my grandfather. He told me, it's not a man's responsibility to take care of kids, but yet and still, I have an uncle out there that I don't fucking know, and he doesn't fucking know me, and he doesn't know his brothers or anything. And as a matter of fact, my granddad don't even know his name. All he knows is what he thinks his last name is, and the last time he seen him was when he was born. That's some bullshit. Now, because of all of this generational, it's okay to do dumb stuff, and nobody stands up to it. Nobody puts a halt to it. Nobody puts people on blast for it. Nobody forget shame. Nobody just says, "Look, you are opposition at this point because you ain't got it together, and you love not having it together, so you can't be cool." People use God as a barrier. Don't judge me. Explain something to you. Fuck you. It's like that. You know, if you knew your Bible, who said, you know what? I ain't gonna get into that. What I am saying is, at some point, we're gonna have to accept that some people want to be that way, and we're gonna have to accept that when they don't want to be that way, we're not gonna help them for real, because too many people are fronting like they want help when they don't, because they just want somebody to get out of the situation because they've been manipulators their whole lives, because being negative is normal. They don't want to not be negative. They want to not deal with the consequences of being negative. That's why people go around starting all kinds of ignorant shit, and then when the shit comes back to their house, they become victims. See, I was raised by older people who's like, look, if you keep knocking on the devil's door, he gonna answer you. You can't knock on the devil's door and the devil answer you, and then you run to heaven to God. The devil chasing me because I was knocking on his door for 3 days, and I need your help. No, you don't. Take your ass back over there. I can't believe you're gonna leave me like that. You brought this on yourself. And because we bring in negativity on ourselves, and we have generations, not just this one, the one before and the one before, of this, we have to make positive the new normal. If we don't make positive the new normal, then you're going to keep seeing this fracture of different factions. And there's nothing wrong with factions, but there's something wrong with the fact that too many of our factions are gravitating to negativity. And when you have too many of the population gravitating toward negativity, then they're going to end up negative, probably at a pivotal point in their life. So that's all I'm saying. Peace.